made it here.
Hi, babe. So how do you feel right now?
Feel good. A little excited. A little nervous. Tomorrow's a big day. I got my collar on at 6 o'clock tonight, and we'll see what happens. I did the best that I can, and I'm sure everybody else was prepared to come here and be an honor to be on stage with all the people that are competing. This is a big show. Everybody's worked hard for it, and things with the COVID, this and that. I know a lot of people had to make some improvisations in their training and struggles and so forth to make it here. I'm looking forward to it. And
is there anything different that you did with this prep?
My preps are all kind of the same. This prep we went a little bit lower on the carbs than normal, and I think it's because I did 2 back-to-back shows last year, and I might have had a little bit of metabolic, I didn't really have like a real off season. Whereas at a caloric surplus for a long time. So I think that might have had to do it, but really not that much of a difference. Pretty much the same. Nothing. I do my cardio, and then when things slow down, we increase the cardio. When things slow down again, we increase the cardio. When things slow down again, we start adding cardio post-workout. Nothing.
So, what's your plan after the show?
Well, after this show, if I get lucky and no one shows up in my class and I get my pro card, or then I would probably go and do the Baltimore show to say I did a pro show, and I get another few weeks in to prep for that. So there will be a little bit of celebration tonight, and then shut it down back onto prep mode. And then if I don't, then I've been lucky and blessed. I've been able to keep improving every year. But this is a lifestyle first to me. It's something I love doing and a hobby. But it's not so much the competing or being on stage, but just all the stuff that goes along with it and the structure. So my life isn't much different between prep life and normal life, except for maybe a few more cheat meals and a little bit less cardio. But I do cardio year-round and so forth. So this will probably be, I know Father's Time's going to step in. I'm going to be turning 47 pretty soon. I've been lucky, like I said, I've been lucky to keep improving, but once I stop improving, I don't want to go on stage again. I don't want to look at pictures like, oh, I competed here and here and here these years back and looked way better. I don't want to experience that. So I think this will either be keep going or the retirement, and then it's just about being fit, living the fit lifestyle, and try to be a little more balanced, and spend a little more time with family and you and so forth and everything, with a mind that's in it and not into all the stuff, the anxiety that goes with prep for a show.
I know that you work long hours in the office, and you're also very driven with your work. What are special things that you did prior while prepping?
Well, I get an hour commute to work. I work in the office. I'm there 60 hours a week or whatnot. So, I go to the gym in the morning for cardio, and then I go to the gym at night. Nothing really different. That's been my life for a long time, except for the variable being the commute. So, really not much out of whack,
So, what are the advices that you can give, newcomers that would like to try this lifestyle?
The training and everything is the fun part. If you love training, then that's great. That's the fun part. And the other thing with the training and everything is don't burn yourself out. It's longevity. If you can go to the gym 3 to 5 times a week for 30, 40 minutes at a time and leave feeling like you could have done a little bit more, but did better than you did the time before that on a particular lift or something you're trying to improve on, and you're eager and hungry to go back there, that's good. If you go out of the blue and you haven't been for a while, and you go there for 2 hours and kill yourself, and then you only last about a month or so and you quit or have some kind of excuse, have some sort of burnout, that happens to a lot of people. That's not good. But the other is plan ahead. Failing to plan is planning to fail. I make my food twice a week. I use the chicken pound. go at chickenpound.com, best chicken. My code's Jay Kurker 10. You see it on Instagram. You get 10% off using the order. You know, they're a godsend. You know, the chicken comes packaged. I break it up and put it in the Tupperware with using the rice or veggies, whatever, sweet potatoes, whatever I'm using, the food to go with it. But that's one of the things is people say, oh, I don't have time to cook, I don't have time for that, whatever. Well, you don't need time. There's plenty of prep places out there. But if you make your stuff in advance, you know, and you get those meals in, because it's like, you know, I'd say it's, you know, 80% nutrition and 20% training. I mean, the two of them together make 100, but I mean, you're not going to out-train and out-cardio a poor diet, you know, and so I mean, you know, so the nutrition is key. So I mean, you need to figure out what's your base metabolic rate and where and what you need to improve, whether you need a caloric surplus or deficit, whether you do better with more or less of a certain micronutrient or macronutrient, like more carbs or more fats or lower fats, higher carbs or more protein. And once you get that figured out and you get yourself, you know, 4 to 6, you know, small, you know, balanced meals per day, and you have those made in advance, you know, once or twice a week, so it's just get up and go and pack a Tupperware and go.
One word.
It takes the thought process out of it.
One word to describe